Trump's a fascist not just because he acts a lot like Nazis, but because he actually taps into the American fascist movement. And that is to say, there's a particular brand of fascism that Trump taps into very openly. You can see this across the DHS tweets that have been released, but also because the old fascist strategies, right, creating state within a state, having like an SS that's directly accountable to you, engaging in strong, immediate blitzkrieg like taking over of foreign resources, he's doing all of them in a very particularly American way. Instead of Jews, it's immigrants. Or black and brown people. Instead of the SS, it is ICE. They're a state within a state that's directly accountable to him, and instead of being funded by effectively direct state terrorism, they're funded by the state. Instead of really wacky religious beliefs about pagans, it's completely delusional understandings of historical Christian nationalism. Instead of the purity of the Aryan race, it's the mixing of Hispanics with white heritage Americans. And so when I think we're doing this comparison, and also you can do fundamental analysis, right? Like I like the definition of fascism as either the Marxist application of the increased contradictions of capitalism turned in on itself, or like the sociological definition of palingenic ultra-nationalism. Both of them are accurate, right? We're probably seeing this particular type of ideology because of the increased capitalistic and horrible economic situation. And then that develops itself into an ideology of feeling like your nation's been embarrassed because your nation has been embarrassed. America is falling, not because of any internal invasion, not because of any race mixing, not because of any great conspiracy, but because that's what happens when an empire overextends itself. That's what happens when you build a society built off of massive inequality. The inequality turns in on itself, and violence is used to maintain it. And there isn't really a thesis here, other than just when we're talking about Trump being a fascist, Nazi examples are great. They're very helpful. Examples from South Africa, very, very helpful. But if we don't understand not only the continuities between these, but also the ruptures, i.e. how they're different, but the same in the different way, we won't have a full understanding, and thus we won't actually meet them where they're at.